So I was accused at one point of having an ulterior motive when I let Tim Kelly live with me while he was ill. I've given that a lot of thought. And yeah, I think I did have an ulterior motive. I think I had hoped that in the end I'd have somebody who cared for me. I think that in the end I hope that in the end I would have shown myself to be worthy of friendship and worthy of caring. That was my ulterior motive. And I don't think it's a bad thing to have that kind of hope. I don't think it's a bad thing to hope that if you're a good person and you try to be a good friend as hard as you can, that somebody would care for you, that somebody would see a good person in you and want to care. Why is that a bad thing? But apparently it was a bad thing because I got to be the bad person by the end of that. I got to be the one who people faulted, and I don't know what he made me out to be, but apparently it made Scott at the bar think that I was trash that he could just use too. So what's funny is as much as I am very angry and I could never forgive Scott for what he did to me, and it's not what he did that night, it's what he did over time to my reputation and to me emotionally, the damage that he caused me emotionally, which I'm still dealing with. Ultimately, it all comes down to what Tim did to me. I would never have been depressed at that bar. I was just going through losing my husband and his family, which was the only family I had really ever known that was a loving family that I felt that wanted me. I was getting over losing all that. And the only parent I had was unraveling mentally. I probably wouldn't have had such a hard time if I didn't have these other things going on too. So Scott and Tim, I don't know why you looked at me and thought I was trash and thought that I was just expendable. But I don't think that's me. I don't think that's I don't think that's all I am. I think I'm a lot more than that. And I think I deserved a lot more than that for just trying to be a nice person and a good person and a caring friend. And I think you both stink. I think you both, you like to fault me and say that I'm immature for my years or I'm socially inept. You like to fault me. Given my druthers, I'd rather have all my problems that I have than have the kind of mentality that you have or the ability that you have to do what you did to somebody who was just trying to have a friend.